So in this video, we're going to focus on the difference between a secant and a tangent line. So to start, we're going to graph a curve. So let's say it looks something like this. And let's say our first x value is right here at x1, and our second x value is over here at x1 plus h. So the y value that corresponds to x1 is just going to be f of x1, and the y value that corresponds to x1 plus h is just going to be f of x1 plus h. And for secant line, you want to find the line that goes through these two curves. So it's going to look something like this. And a secant line is just an approximation of the slope of this curve over this entire interval x1 to x1 plus h. So the formula for the slope of a secant line is just going to be the change in the y values of these 2 points divided by the change in the x values of these 2 points. So f of x1 plus h minus f of x1 divided by x1 plus h minus x1 is just going to be h. So now we're going to go over what a tangent line is. So I have a curve right here, and with a tangent line, we basically want a tangent line is basically when a line touches the curve at one point. And you might remember from a secant line, because it runs through 2 points, that in order to find the slope of that line, you take the change in y values divided by the change in x values. And we take that similar idea to the slope of a tangent line, except that we have to take the limit as h approaches 0, and h is just the change in x values of f of x1 plus h minus f of x1 over h. So we want the change in x values to be as small as possible so that this graph touches the curve at only 1 point. And that's the basic idea of a tangent line, and you'll see that the slope of this tangent line is the slope of a curve at the point that it touches the tangent line, and this is the equation for a derivative.